Hi, this is Jodi with Strength and Wisdom Tarot, here to do the March readings for all the zodiac signs. This reading is going to be for Virgo. Please keep in mind that they are general readings, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And I'm still looking for some great artwork from anyone who has a creative idea for Strength and Wisdom Tarot. The idea is a lion and an owl. So any ideas, please send them to strengthandwisdom@gmail.com. So here we go, Virgo. See what your messages are. Celtic cross as usual. Virgo. All right, let's get into this. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is known as the Miser card. He has these four pentacles, these things that have value to him, whether it's money or sentimental value. And he's keeping them close to his chest, which means he's keeping his heart guarded as well. And that's the underlying theme. Virgo, in the Celtic cross, what is depicted as you, the signifier, is the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is being recognized for your craft. Being recognized for the things that you do. And what's crossing you, what's going to help or hinder you, is the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is defending yourself. Defending your beliefs. Defending maybe what you do. See, they're going to help or hinder you, Virgo. This is going to be very, very interesting with the cards that I see. In your foundation, you have the Hangman. And the Hangman is basically being stuck. He puts himself there. Nobody else does it. But it's also seeing things in a different light, a different point of view. If you think about it, that things do look different when you're upside down. A different point of view, Virgo. What's crowning you is the Seven of Pentacles. And this card is about planting the seeds, taking care of it, nurturing it, and then seeing what comes out of it. Is it worth doing? Was it worth all the time and effort that you put into it? Is what you're getting back out of it worth it? And this crowns your reading. So automatically, I see that you're holding on to the things that you possess of value of you. You're defending it so maybe nobody else takes anything else from you. And you're trying to be recognized for what you're doing, and you're kind of stuck in what you're doing. And it's got you thinking, is what I'm doing even worth it? In your past, you have the King of Pentacles. Now the King of Pentacles, again, has everything that he feels that he needs. He has worked long and hard for the things that he does have. It didn't come easy to him. And Pentacles are the material things. The things that you can see, feel, taste, touch, and prove. And maybe in the past that you felt that you had everything that you thought you needed or wanted. But going into your future, Virgo, we have the Five of Wands. And again, this is conflict. Maybe it's inner conflict. It also could be jibber jabber, gossip, talk. But regardless, this is about not everyone's on the same page. This person feels like it should be built this way. This person feels like it should be, built that way. That nobody is on the same page. And it kind of goes back with the 7 of Wands of defending yourself. And feeling stuck. Because Virgo, how people see you in your environment is the 2 of Swords. And they see you as being indecisive. Could be turning a blind eye. Because the Swords, again, in the Rider-Waite Tarot, is a woman that's blindfolded, and the 2 swords cross her, which again would be protecting your heart. But this is also refusing to see the truth. Not wanting to make a decision. So if you turn a blind eye, maybe it's causing a lot of this. Because you're not making a decision in something. Now Virgo, what's in your environment is the 5 of Cups. And the 5 of Cups is the mourning card. He's so fixed on the 3 cups that he's lost that he doesn't even see that he still has 2 cups left. If you could just turn around and see him, all is not lost. But he's too focused on the 3 cups. Is that what you're undecided about, Virgo? And the 5 of Cups, too, is that there's only one person in this card. One person mourning this loss. And nobody's there to help him. So this person's doing this on his own. Trying to recover from something that was lost. And maybe this, Virgo, is inner conflict that leaves you indecisive. Because in your hopes and your fears, again, Virgo, we have the Ace of Swords, but it's in reverse. And in the upright, this is a truth. This is a clarity. Aces are all about a beginning. A new beginning, an opportunity the universe gives you, okay? An aha moment, an epiphany, a clarity, a truth. But in the reverse, it's like not seeing it, it's delaying it, it's prolonging it. It's because you don't want to see it. You don't want to see it. And because, Virgo, you don't want to see it, your outcome is a 5 of Swords. And the 5 of Swords is a hollow victory. Yeah, you might be standing your ground. Yes, you are conflict with people around you or even inside yourself, but the hollow victory is, yeah, you won a battle, but you didn't win the war. You might feel victorious, but it doesn't make you feel good. Virgo. I'll pull some clarifiers here. Because there's something that you refuse to see. There's a truth out there that maybe you don't want to believe that's there. So let's find out why people see you as 2 of Swords. Two of Swords for Virgo. Why is Virgo indecisive? Why is Virgo indecisive? Okay. Virgo, again, you have the Five of Cups. You have the King of Swords. You have the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is about higher education, hope, staying in your belief. And when you have that with the King of Swords does not wear his heart on his sleeve. He speaks his truth. He doesn't take his own feelings into consideration, so he doesn't take yours into consideration. He's going to say what he says because it's the truth, whether it hurts or not. But being paired up with this, it looks like, Virgo, to me, that you might have said something out of grief. That you're hurt. So you might have said something hurtful back in defense. That explains the hollow victory. Let's find out why the Ace of Swords is reversed. Hopes and fears. What's Virgo not seeing? What's Virgo not want to see? Get a bunch of cards that came out. Now, this is interesting. Put these in perspective. Okay, Virgo, you get the King of Pentacles, the Earth sign. And the King of Pentacles was in your past. The guy who feels like he has everything that he needs. Materialistic. I said that right. Okay, and again, you got that Miser card and holding on to these things that you have. But now you have the Ace of Swords in the upright, which is the universe giving you, a clarity, a truth, maybe a new way of communicating, and in some sorts, a new victory, or feeling victorious. So with this Ace upside down, maybe you were hoping for a truth to come through that made you hold on tighter to the things that you do own. Virgo, this is all about the material things. Do you feel like you have to hold on to what you have and fight for what you have against other people? And it doesn't really make you feel good. It doesn't make you feel good at all. But the other cards that popped out were the Ten of Swords, feeling backstabbed, feeling betrayed. Tens are at the end of a cycle, so I'm done feeling like this. How about the Tower? Something that comes in so quick, you don't see it coming, blows your mind like that lid coming off. And again, not seeing it coming. It was offered to you, but you're so fixated on those 3 cups, which goes back to the 5, feeling a loss. Again, those 3 cups being knocked over. But then you have the Page of Wands. This all goes back to the Ace of Swords being in the reverse, it seems to me that some shocking news or whatever that made you feel backstabbed, made you feel betrayed. Maybe you didn't see it coming. And you didn't take the action. Virgo, were you waiting for some money to come in? You had to fight for it? Waiting around for it? And in the meantime, when you're waiting for it, you're battling. You're battling against other people. Maybe everyone's got an idea how you should spend it. How you shouldn't spend it. And it's got you feeling like you're going to lose something. See what the medieval cats got to say about this. They always have a lot to say. We have the Popus. Would you like the Hierophant? There's your indecisiveness again, Virgo. Queen of Swords. Clarity, truth, speaking your truth. And now you have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, it's about money. Yeah, it's about the material things. Virgo, seems to me that maybe you feel like you're losing all these things these material things that you worked so hard for, that you had in the past. And you're combating. You're combating people. Trying to hold on to what you have. Virgo, do you feel like it's slipping away from you? And you refuse to see it? Virgo, I think the cards are trying to tell you not to turn this blind eye. Don't let it keep going and going, in hopes that it's going to clear itself, because it's not. It's just, obviously, it's going to get worse. It's going to cause more heartache that only you are suffering. You're the only one suffering here because you refuse to see the truth. And yeah, maybe you want to battle, but Virgo, you're not going to win the war. Not by looking at it like this and not thinking that you have this. You need to see. You need to see. You need to make a decision. Painful as it is. You need to turn this sword upright so you can have that truth, so you can have that clarity. Stop fighting with people or the turmoil in yourself. You need to see, Virgo. You know what you need to do. You know what you need. What action. Your truth. How you want this to go. And stop this. This never ends until you see the truth. So Virgo, this is what I have for you. Thank you again for all the likes, the subscribes, the shares. And I will be back in mid-March. Take care.